Today, we're counting down the top 10 facts about Chinese New Year. Unlike the Western New Year, the date of this bright, explosive festival fluctuates according to the lunisolar Chinese calendar. Chinese New Year is celebrated on the new moon of the first lunar month, and it heralds the arrival of spring and the end of the frigid weather of winter. It falls between January 21st and February 20th on the Gregorian calendar. Oh, it's so magical. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of our new videos. 10. New Year's cleaning. It's that time of year again. Time to break out the cleaning supplies and get to work. For those in the Chinese community, spring cleaning is much more than just a deep clean of the house. It's a tradition that dates back centuries and is steeped in meaning. Spring cleaning is traditionally done 1 week before Chinese New Year. The Chinese New Year falls on January 22nd next year, and Chinese people will be entering the Year of the Rabbit. So, they will begin spring cleaning before January 22nd. They will clean out their closets, get rid of unwanted items around the house, and make sure everything is clean. The reason behind this tradition is that they believe that by cleaning everything out of the house, they are getting rid of all the bad things that happened that year. Anything that is negative, like bad luck or bad karma, is to be wiped off and removed from the house. This way, Chinese community can start the new year with a clean slate. For many, this tradition is an important part of their culture and heritage. It's a way to cleanse the home and prepare for the new year. It's also a time to come together as a community and help each other with the cleaning. 9. No knives, no scissors. It is common practice in some cultures to avoid using knives and scissors on New Year's Day, as it is believed that doing so will cut your luck or take away good things. As a result, on that particular day, people in these cultures rarely make use of any of those things. The majority of the time, you will have food that is already prepared and will not require you to use any kind of knife or scissors to eat it. And in certain regions of China, people are not permitted to use any kind of knife or scissors for a period of time that is somewhere between 10 and 15 days after the end of the Chinese New Year. Therefore, the majority of the time, they would prepare a great deal of food that did not necessitate the use of any cutting implements, including knives and scissors. 8. Staying up until midnight. Staying up late on Chinese New Year's Eve is a tradition that dates back to ancient times. The story goes that evil spirits would roam the earth on this night, looking to inflict harm on unsuspecting people. To protect themselves, people would gather around candles and bright lights and stay up until past midnight. This was believed to keep the evil spirits at bay. Today, people still follow this tradition, gathering with family and friends to celebrate and stay up late into the night. 7. Eating sticky rice cake. One of the most popular things about New Year's is glutinous rice cake, which is usually eaten on New Year's Day. Niango is the Chinese saying for glutinous rice cake, and it also sounds very similar to the phrase year high, which indicates that the upcoming year is going to be more successful than the one that came before it. You're going to have a fantastic year if you eat this cake, because it's a symbol of good fortune. These glutinous rice cakes are frequently made into a color appropriate for weddings or a color that is goldish in appearance and can be made to resemble money. It is therefore considered to be a symbol of good luck to consume it on New Year's Day, regardless of whether it is silver or gold. 6. Food feast. In China, it's common to see families seated together at the table with all of their dishes. This is especially true for those who come from the southern part of the country. On the northern side, they enjoy making dumplings that are shaped like golden nuggets. This represents fortune and success. Even the dishes prepared in the southern part of China might not be dumplings or shaped like money, but the name of the dish itself sounds like money or good fortune. Therefore, it's all about good fortune, good luck, and being healthy, wealthy, and wise all at the same time. 5. New Year's greeting, which is actually the New Year's call or like, basically going to relatives or other family members and giving them best of luck of the new year. So on the New Year's date, which is the first thing you wake up, you change into new clothes and wear anything that is new that you've gotten for New Year's, and then you go to relatives and you knock on their door, and then you tell them a Happy New Year. It's by wishing them good luck, good fortune, and that's the first thing you do. Therefore, there is a bit of a backstory associated with wishing someone well in the new year. Most of the time, the younger generation goes to the oldest to wish them a Happy New Year. If you were, for example, to go to the home of your uncles or aunties, or perhaps your grandparents, or simply someone who is fundamentally older than you, and you wish them a Happy New Year, it is customary for them to present you with a red packet as a token of their goodwill. By giving them the money, it's almost like a symbol of protecting them from the bad spirits and hoping that in that new year they'll have nothing but goodness. At the same time, it's that sort of form of exchange. So by you wishing an older a happy new year, they are wishing you a happy new year by giving you the money. In Chinese, a red packet is actually called Ya Sui Can. 4. No laundry for 2 days. On the first and second days of the Chinese New Year, people in China don't do any laundry to celebrate the birth date of the water gods. This tradition has been passed down from generation to generation. 3 major celebrations take place around the world. Chinese New Year is celebrated by people from all over the world in a variety of countries, not just China. It is a prominent holiday in several Southeast Asian nations, including Malaysia, Singapore, and the Philippines, and is also known as the Lunar New Year or Spring Festival. Massive celebrations take place over a 3-week period in Sydney, Australia, where there is a strong Southeast Asian diaspora. Large-scale parades can be found in many major cities across North America, although San Francisco is renowned with having the largest and oldest celebration outside of Asia, dating back to the 1860s. Both London and Paris have magnificent celebrations planned, with hundreds of thousands of people expected to attend. It is believed that 1/5 of the world's population celebrates. 2. Do not break anything. Breaking something is often seen as a sign of bad luck in Chinese New Year Day, especially if the item is glass or otherwise breakable. However, sometimes accidents happen and breaking something is unavoidable. In these situations, the Chinese have a way of neutralizing the bad luck. To do this, they wrap the broken pieces in red paper and leave them somewhere for 5 days, such as on a nice table or at an altar. They'd also say some lines that are meant to cancel out the bad luck, such as Sui Sweeping En, each year will be good, and Po Kai Shou Zai. By losing some fortune, you're actually eliminating any type of bad luck. After the 5 days are up, they are then allowed to throw the broken item away. This is a way of taking the bad luck and turning it into something good. 1. Chinese couplets. Couplets or scrolls bearing New Year wishes are often found hung on doorways during the Spring Festival. They are usually red, with gold writing on the side and top. The most common one you probably see today is the word Fu, which is luck written upside down and means Fu Dao, which means luck should come here or luck come here. Lucky has come, and it's pretty superstitious, but back in the old days, they did this to scare away evil spirits and keep bad things away from the good people inside. They did this for hundreds of years. That's all for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to hear more videos from our channel, subscribe and make sure to turn on the bell icon.